Hi fellow rockhounds, welcome to another episode of Fun with Rocks. Today we're going to look at the mineral corundum. It is known to us though usually as the blue, mainly sapphire, and the red being called ruby. Now, how do we tell the difference between ruby and garnet? Well, this right here is garnet. And although somewhat similar, one may think that this could be ruby. Best way to tell is ruby fluoresces under black light. And because it is light outside, you're not really going to be able to tell. But one fluoresces and one doesn't. I will do a video at another point in time showing fluorescing. So, there are different types of ruby. There is the star ruby, which, if you can see that, has the little star. A lot of us used to be really aware of the star sapphire, and because it used to be extremely popular, I'm just going to pan over here, in jewelry, this one, you can see a little bit of a star in there. Star sapphires are now actually really hard to find. The blue star sapphire. Ruby star is easier to find. But these are raw rubies. And a lot of them, this is the natural shape that they'll come in. This one I picked up from quite a few years ago on eBay. And this one was one of my first that I got from a trip to India. It's very beautiful to me. I was very proud of it. And then we also know ruby is mixed with other things. This is ruby fuchsite, and these are all ruby fuchsite. This is also ruby fuchsite. And if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. Quite beautiful, but not to be confused with ruby zoisite. Ruby zoisite is the darker, zoisite's the black and green. And then also we can find ruby kyanite, which I think is just fascinating. And if you do check these under your UV light, the ruby will all fluoresce in these. It's really quite amazing. Of course, we've got, lower quality star ruby and higher quality star ruby, but they're ruby nonetheless. Most of us are used to seeing ruby set in jewelry, for instance. And again, best way to figure out if it's ruby or it's sapphire is if it's fluoresces. These are also tiny little rubies that I picked up to be set in a ring. And there's a gorgeous star ruby right there too. So, in the raw, there's a star ruby. Quite nice. I was also able to pick up a star sapphire. Also very nice. And then the itty bitty little one. A little baby star sapphire. It's kind of hard to get their eye work in there. The sapphire also comes in a lot of different colors, but it is still the same mineral. We're looking at, we have the black. And we also have pink sapphire. We also have, of course, blue sapphire. There's green sapphire. Raw, yes. I personally like this specimen, and I had to do research to make sure that that actually is, because even though sometimes you buy things thinking there's something, they may not be. This is a raw black sapphire. This is yellow sapphire. And a lot of times people will have white sapphire cut as diamonds. In this one we see that we have sapphire, and this over here is blue topaz, and in the middle is alexandrite, and I want to talk about alexandrite for a bit as well in a second. So there's a beautiful sapphire as well. Now, there are lab-created sapphires on the market now, and they're becoming quite prevalent. And again, just make note that to have an actual ruby, you want to make sure it fluoresces. Color change sapphires aren't sapphires. Now this is actually sold as a lab created alexandrite. And so what will make the difference is alexandrite is called chrysoberyl. And again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And the one thing we are used to seeing is what's called the cat's eye. And if you see the up and down flash, that is not the same as the star. Our high quality star, by the way, will create both lines. Mine are low quality stars. But you can see there's more line there. This is a star ruby. This is a star sapphire. So see, oh, that one you can see quite well. Whereas the chrysoberyl, the cat's eye, only has the one line. So the main chrysoberyl is known for, this is a natural as well. This is alexandrite. So you can actually see there, the red and the green. It will have one color under natural light and the other color under, I don't know how you say, man-made light. This is also another one. Mine, and that's with a spectrolite, by the way, a finished spectrolite. You can see that they will change color. I really don't know how to show you in this video. So that's chrysoberyl. And of course, then you may ask, well, okay, where's emerald? Well, the interesting thing about emerald is it's beryl. So there's a good raw emerald for you. I don't have a high quality cut emerald. So that's a lower quality emerald. And you can see, I'm just going to show this real quick, that center stone is also an alexandrite. And we can see how we're going to get really confused really quickly on different rocks that were being sold. So what's beryl? Beryl happens to be where we're going to find aquamarine as well. So, can you tell what my next video is going to be on? You betcha!